YouTube. Lähdetään jatkaa tehtävää, mihin jäätiin viimeksi. Ja tehtävän nimi on The Song of Kinfdoms. Search the Tomb of the Serpents. Tuli oikein lausuttua, mutta lähdetään sitä tekemään. Päätään tosta saman tien peliin. Ja meidän pitää... Hetkinen. Katsotaan, käymänkö syöttää hevonen käyvää. Oliko täällä mahdollisuutta? On. Mennään ulos tuosta ja... Tai eihän meillä tällä hetkellä, meillähän on leijona, tai onko se...
There are no finer mounts than those offered by Master Groom Zarbidahuz.
On tosta vähän speediä. Ahaa, se on noin lähellä. Mennääs vaan ihan... Mikäs tää on? Tämähän leijona. Jätetäs noita. Tuosta nautitaan. Nyt ollaan good to go. Mikäs peto se täällä on? Me yksin tälle voi mitään. Vähän tässä jatkaan tehtävä. Jaha, me ollaan vähän liian ylhäällä. Ups, melkein kuoltiin. Täällähän on joku toinenkin tehtävä.
Ah yes, the one who approaches might help us with your artifacts. Did the spirit send you to help Kisaravi? What did she say? My apologies. Kisaravi hoped you heard the spirit too. The spirit protects Akaviri relics in the Tomb of the Serpents. She wants Kisaravi to share their secrets with the world, but the tomb is too dangerous. She won't let me leave without them. Spirit may not be correct. Entity, a goddess perhaps. The one who protects the tomb while wrapping her arms around Kisaravi's mind. Will you retrieve the Akaviri relics? Otherwise their secrets will be trapped here forever, along with Kisaravi. Thank you, stranger. Kisaravi hopes you will be the one to pass the spirit's test and retrieve the Akaviri relics. She's sure you won't end up like the others. Years ago, Khajiit allowed displaced Akaviri to bury their dead in Khajiiti tombs. So many Akaviri were buried here that they renamed it Tomb of the Serpents. The Akaviri placed armor and relics alongside their dead. The spirit watches over all. Curiosity, arrogance, greed. Kisaravi wanted to unlock the Akaviri's secrets, to use their knowledge and steal their power, to sell their relics to the highest bidder. Selfish desires brought Kisaravi here, but the spirit's message made her stay. Some say their ancestors were eaten by a race of vampiric serpents. Others say they were merely captured. They are said to be resistant to poison and fierce in battle. Some say they even enslaved dragons. Their relics will tell us what is true. I never saw her, but I felt her. Her words opened something within me, a sense of purpose, belonging, love. I don't remember her words, but I can't forget her message. When I share the relics with the world, you will understand. Everyone will. Thank you, stranger. Kisaravi hopes you will be the one to pass the spirit's test and retrieve the Akaviri relics. She's sure you won't end up like the others.
Goodbye. Eli täällä on nyt 2 tehtävää meillä. Tuolla on joku. Niin päästään molempia kautta. Näistä vasempaa kautta vaikka. Se ei kyllä blokannut mitään. Pientä viivettä. Okei. Minne sitten? Siitä ei päästä. Mikä siellä on?
You know the messenger. If you survive, you will know the message.
Joku siellä taistelee kovasti. Minä saa auttaa. Hetkinen, tuolla on joku. Näillä ei kyllä paljon oo antaa mitään, vaikka tappaa jonkun. Eikä tää ollut se Big Boss tää.
So fast, Walker. Rachin would first have a word with you. So, you have found the first piece of the Rithana di Renata. Impressive. But Rachin can't help but wonder if you have patience enough to find the other 15. After all, he has hidden them very well. This one is the shadow of Rachin. Well, a shadow of Rachin. There are 7 of us, all told. Surely you have heard of Rachin, yes? Elsweyr's greatest thief, whose crimes were so fabulous he became divine. This one is but an avatar of his greatness. Do you expect a truthful answer? What kind of trickster do you take this one for? Here, let us make a deal. If you find all the pieces, each and every one, Rachin will consider sharing his motivations. Only then. Of course, Rachin will provide clues. What fun would it be otherwise? 15 clues to find 15 pieces. Collect them all and restore Rithana di Renata, which was thought just a legend. Sound exciting, Walker? Here then, a book for your convenience. Is not Rachin kind? Ah, and one other thing. Outside help is strictly forbidden. Iraya might have solved this one's first clue, but the rest are up to you. A trickster, a hero, and an ancient mural. Just the recipe for a grand adventure, no? Ah, but this one is most excited to see it unfold. This one is but a shadow of the great Rachin, trickster god to the Khajiiti people. It was he who gained the power of the Ring of Khajiiti, which made him invisible to all and quick as the wind. He who stole both treasures and hearts alike. Of course! How else was this one supposed to get your attention, Walker? Ah, but Rachin says too much. After all, he has already promised to reveal his motivations after you've collected all the mural pieces. Why, you have Rachin's Book of Riddles, do you not? Each verse will let you know where a certain piece of the Rithana di Renata can be found.
Okei, tämä tehtävä on taas tämmönen, että tää on 15 osaa pitää löytää, niin me ei tällä videolla näitä löydetä, että me joudutaan hylkään tää tehtävä tavallaan, että jätetään se vaan odottaa löytymistä.
Well, this one is feeling rather generous today. Rachin will let you know that every piece lies in northern Elsweyr. The more you explore, the more likely you are to find them.
Jep.
By the way, if you see Pakruti, tell him he still owes this one a pouch of gold.
Okei, me löydettiin se.
You are different, outsider. Perhaps you are the one to deliver a message. Perhaps you will die like the rest.
Okei, nyt meidän pitäisi löytää bossi.
Live, and you will share our story. Die, and you will share our tomb.
Mä luulen, että se on toi. Tehdään yllätysisku siihen. Hello! Jotenkin tuntuu, että ei voi yhtään blokata. No tuo on nyt se hyväksi. Vai johtuukohan se tosta viiveestä? Ei toi ollut se bossi kyllä.
Lay down your sword, outsider. You already belong to the Akaveri.
Looking for the boss. Boss. Missä se on se
Kill
viimeinen?
the intruder. Only the strong can carry our message.
Yeah. Joo, mulla oli blokki siis koko ajan pohoja saa. Se niinkö päästää sen pois. Jostain kumman syystä. Täällä on tää viimeinen. Montako näitä on? Joo, tästä ei vaan tuu finish. Käydäs tuolla kattoo vielä. Se ei oo tuolla vaan. Tulkaa kaikki mukaan. I don't care. Tuossa taitaa olla. Ei.
Preserve our legacy. Destroy the outsider.
Joo, ei se. Ei se ollut se. Mikähän siellä? Oh, ei nyt jäädä sitä pohtimaan.
You got the Akaviri relics! Did the spirit speak to you? Ah, the Akaviri spirit has blessed you. Kisaravi can tell. How else would you have succeeded where Kisaravi has failed? Please accept this gift and the spirit's blessings. Kisaravi knew that she would need someone brave enough to enter the tomb, strong enough to pass the spirit's test, and wise enough to accept her protection and never question her voice. Kisaravi knew because the spirit told her. The spirit wants Kisaravi to share the Akaviri relics with Tamriel. They possess a magic we can't understand, a magic that will spread her influence and protect us all. The spirit will soon live in everyone's minds, and it will all be thanks to you. For some, it is the key to unlocking ancient secrets and lost magic. For others, it is a reminder of why some things are better left unknown. The spirit has spent years watching the dead in this tomb, stranger. She's ready to see more.
Tää taas levelle 10 tuosta. Mitä me saatiin? 3 pointsia. Skillia, attribuuttia. Plus Dungeon Finder. Tuonne kaikki. Säästellään noita. Päästään vähän pitemmälle. Näillä alakutaipaleilla ei ole niin paljon vaikutusta. Ainakaan meikäläisen pelityylille. Mikäs siellä on? mennäänpä tuonne takas. Jos sahaa sieltäkin pojon. Piste pois. Se ehkä tuo tehtävä loppuu siihen, mutta se jatkuu sitten. Nimettömänä etsintänä. Sitten voitais käydä juttelemaan tuolle Ishulle. Tuolle. Aha, ei pääse täältä kautta.
Ah, you've returned. Let us speak. Greetings, greetings. Were you able to find the missing mural pieces? If you want to pull my tail, you could at least try a bit harder than that. Really, what would Rajin's shadow want with the Rithana de Renada? It might have historical significance, but it's certainly not a prize worthy of the trickster god. Sure, sure. Just let me know if you meet John and Jod next, yes? We could use some brighter moons. Why don't you just place the mural piece back in its frame? Iraya should return shortly. You can speak to her about the other missing pieces.
Okei. Mulla on yksi jo.
Our neighbors saw nothing, of course. Oh, you found one of the pieces! I see you've collected a missing piece. Slick work. Now, if we only had clues for the other 15 pieces, makes finding them particularly difficult for us, no?
No.
Rajin's shadow? I'll be honest, that's a lot to take in. But after all you've done for us, how can I not offer you the benefit of the doubt? Feel free to place any mural pieces that you find, and here, something for your troubles.
Ei oikeastaan tehdä mitään tuolla.
Think that the Rithana de Renada was snatched away by Rajin's shadow. Never would I have thought that to be the case. Good luck finding the rest of the pieces. My brother and I will pray for your swift success. Of course! What would you like to know? Rajin has given you a book of riddles, yes? Each riddle should reveal where a certain piece of the mural can be found. Hopefully they're not too out of the way, though, knowing trickster gods. Feel free to bring them back here and place them in the mural's frame. This should also help you keep track of how many pieces you still need to collect. Remember, there are a total of 16 pieces that must be placed. Rajin is a trickster god, revered by Khajiit thieves. He possesses 7 shadows to do his bidding in the mortal realm. Unfortunately, it seems that one of these shadows has taken interest in you. Well, Rajin is known to punish the cruel and reward the cunning. Perhaps he wished to test you for some reason, to see if you're worthy of something. What the something is, I have no idea.
Okei, mä luulen, että mulla on yksi palanen lisää. Joo, niin oli. Okei. Käväs juttelee sille issiä, mikä se oli. Tuo. Issu. Täällä on kissat syömässä.
Are you here about this one, Cynthia? Has she been found? Yes, of course. Cynthia was taken in the dead of night. This one has received no ransom, yet he fears the worst. She is a very beautiful Jakajit, you see. Ishu believes that the captors may mean to sell her. Cynthia has a long, glossy coat, soft as the richest of silks. Her eyes are bright yellow, like the honeyed moons. Ah, and she always wears a gold necklace. No suspects, no, but someone who may have spotted something? There is a wood elf who tends to stay up well into the night, always singing and dancing, that one. If anyone saw something unusual the night Cynthia was taken, it might be her. The wood elf's name is Mel? Yes, that's it. Mel the Musical, she always calls herself. You can usually find her toward the north end of town near the Sand Gardens. Ishu will pray for your swift success. To help find this one's darling Cynthia, Ishu will answer any question you ask. Cynthia is a willful child. A tad spoiled, this one admits. Ishu dotes on her. The town guard, they do not understand. They say, oh, perhaps she has wandered off. They say, perhaps she is lost. Such foolishness. How can they be so uncaring? Thank you, thank you. May bright moons light your path. Ishu will prepare a feast for Cynthia's return, yes? Perhaps some fish. Ah, yes, fish is her favorite. This one can already hear her contented purrs. Mel arrived in Riverhold a few seasons ago. Makes a living begging for gold as she sings and dances. She has woken up Ishu more than once banging that drum of hers. Still, we chat occasionally. She is kind, if not a bit eccentric. Mel does not have a home in the traditional sense, so you will often find her sleeping in the stables and bathing in the public fountains. But who is Ishu to judge, eh? We all have our oddities.
Mennään settiin. Nyt on oikea tehty.
Oh, what do you know? A customer.
Se on pesulla siellä.
Salutations. Mel the Musical at your service. Are you here for a performance? issue? The Khajiit with all the cats? That old coot is sweet as honey jagger, but a bit off if you ask me. Shame about his daughter, though. No one should have to go through that. If you're looking for trouble, Tajiri's your girl. I've seen her with all sorts of indecent folk lately. Always shifty eyes on those ones, I tell you. She tends to spend a lot of time behind the stables lately, if you catch my drift. Very good then. And hey, if you're looking for some entertainment for your next soiree, make sure to seek me out. You won't regret it. She's a gambler with a lot of friends in a lot of places. And you know, who am I to judge? Business is business after all. But as of late, she just seems to be getting more and more suspicious. In fact, there's been a lot of that in Riverhold. Suspicious activity. People who I ain't ever seen before, going about town at all hours. I mean, I may stay up well past most people's bedtime, but I'm a musician, comes with the territory. And these new folks aren't bards, that's for sure.
Tässä on kyllä ääninäyttely on ihan tasan 10 luokkaa. Old Badger. Old Badger friend.
Saw you heading this way. Find anything of interest? Oh, the stables, Developed a sudden interest in horsemanship, Walker? Oh, looks to be a coat. A napping badger, eh? Sounds familiar. Ah, yes! The sleeping badger is a rock formation, just south of Riverhold. But this bit about the sweet trip, that music doesn't understand. Music will mark it on your map, Walker. Feel free to lead the way. And perhaps this is a good time to mention that this one is not so skilled in violent situations, should trouble find us. But that is where your expertise comes in handy, yes?
Okei. Lähdetään kattoo, mihin asti se menee. No ei oo kaukana. Dragon above.
Oh dear.
Hetkinen, onko siellä tuo...
Music needs to stop doing that.
Dragon tappelu on menossa.
Skooma. These big being a bit... apologies. This one is fine. That necklace must belong to Zinthia. Come, let us speak away from this place.
Yes, yes. In a minute. Tuonne mä haluan mennä sekaan. Ei ehitty. No, ei se mitään.
Stay down.
Napataan tämä tehtävä, että me löydetään tää vielä
Stay
joskus.
low in the grass. We've got Ruddy Fangs up on the hillside, and probably more down on the other side of the cliff. The Ruddy Fangs are the biggest bandit pride this side of the Scar, and probably south of the Scar too. This bunch has been preying on refugees fleeing the dragons, as if they haven't lost enough. Shook me down too, bastards. I'm not hiding, I'm waiting. Thought I might sneak into camp at an opportune moment and get back what's mine. But I've been out here for nearly a day now. I should probably just get back to Riverhold before I pass out. You do that? It's a backpack, Imperial Legion make. It was my husband's. It's just some personal items. Things he had before there were damn dragons. Sorry. I'm tired and hungry. I should go. Find me at the inn in Riverhold, and thanks. A handful of gold. I don't care about that. I just want my husband's things. The dragons already took his life. I'll be damned if these thieving scum take his memory. Finally bringing my husband home. As much of him as there was. I had to travel all the way to Rimmen. That Tharn witch wouldn't even return his remains to the Legion. Queen? Tuh, she's a traitor. She brought him to Elsweyr. Led an army here to restore order for the Empire. She just wanted a kingdom of her own. He died protecting people who'd spit on his grave because of her, if he had one. I'll never forgive Euraxia Tharn for that.
Okei, me kyllä tietää missä Riverhold, mutta kysytään.
North of here, towards Cyrodiil. It's a trade town close to the border. Pretty quiet. Or it was. I'm not sure anywhere is quiet anymore.
Goodbye. Käväs lopettaa tuohon. Ei se tee kyllä vielä loppua.
A missing daughter, a hidden note, and now a band of skooma smugglers. This investigation becomes messier with every step we take. This one is unsure, though it is possible Issue may be hiding something. Still, our priority should be to investigate the gambler who wrote that note. Tajiri was her name, yes? That does ring a bell or two. If Tajiri is a gambler, it is likely we can find her at a local tavern. Mizik will head there at once and see what he can dig up. Meet this one at the Banished Regrets Inn.
All right, I'll meet you there. Käväs hakee nuo belongings tuolta samalla. Aha, se on.
You and I need to speak now. I must admit, you and Thunderboots make quite a charming pair. And watching you both play at being investigator, why, it's been sleek entertainment, truly. But now you tread upon sands that are best left undisturbed. Take it as a friendly warning. I hear that you seek Ishu's daughter, yes? I find that very funny. After all, everyone in Riverhold knows that she left town many years ago. Then Ishu has become senile in his old age. I speak truthfully. He had one daughter and she is gone. Has been gone for many years. Tell this to your partner and drop your investigation. Now.
Missä se laulaa?
Hey, you came. Did the Ruddy Fang still have my things? This means a lot, really. I don't have much left to remember him by. The things in this pack and the condolences of the Legion paymaster every month when I collect his due. Take the gold. I don't need it. You've more than earned it.
Thank you, thank you.
I didn't really expect anyone to help a Legion widow out here. The Khajiit don't have much love for the Empire these days. Besides, they've got enough of their own problems. Dragons and usurpers and undead. This whole world's coming apart. I'm going to make a small memorial shrine over my hearth, if I still have a hearth. I won't know until there's a break in the fighting long enough that I can get home. I barely avoided a battle between the Dominion and the Covenant on the way here.
Missäs Mitchikki? Above, okei. Okay. Mistä sinne päästään? Kumma, että ei oo stealing tää, mutta...
Bright moons look over us today, Walker. Tajiri has just settled down for a round of gambling. While music distracts her, you can sneak into her home and search for another clue. It's just a bit north of the tavern. Forgive this one if he's skeptical. Even if this stranger spoke truly, why then would Ishu hire music? Why would Tajiri have written that note? Why would we find a gold necklace in the smuggler's camp? Then perhaps this stranger simply wishes to confuse us. Throw us off the scent. Besides, we cannot stop now. Not when an innocent young lady may still be at risk. Let us investigate Tajiri before she retires for the night.
Okei, mennääs nyt tekee. Hienoja kappaleita.
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark visiting there off my list.
Ah, yes.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not... I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business.
Okay.
Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0 is a good number. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Jep, tää ei ollut se tehtävä, mitä me tultiin tekemään. Eli me tultiin... Se ei edes oo täällä. Se olisi ollut siellä samassa paikassa. No, ei mitään, mennään takas. Näitäkö käyttää näitä base shrineja, niin se ei maksa mitään. Tuo matkustaminen. Jättiläinen sinne tuli vasta. No, tuli samalla hommattua tuo kämppä, mitä voi alkaa sisustaa, jos haluaa. Se voitais joskus tehdä liveenä. Aha.
Tajiri, is that you? We need more groceries for the house. There's barely anything to eat. And would it kill you to tidy up our room once in a while? The upstairs is a mess.
Kenen tässä lukee? Okei.
Be sure to tell the guards you were trespassing when they haul you away.
Ei olla mitään ihmeellistä, ei.
Over here. This one hopes you have found something of interest, Walker. Mizik cannot afford to keep Tajiri distracted any longer. And he means that most literally. Blue serpents? 4-pointed paint? If Mizik had to guess, this poem describes drop-off locations for illicit goods. Smugglers often hide them in plain sight. First a sleeping badger, now a blue serpent. Must represent another landmark. That's it! The river is often busy with trade. A perfect place to smuggle goods. Let us search along the river and see if we find any barrels or crates with markings. Hopefully we'll find something that will lead us to Zinthia. Mizik will admit this case is heading in a rather unexpected direction, which is a bit worrisome if he's being honest. It is strange, isn't it? With an operation as intricate as this, it seems odd that these smugglers would target a Khajiit of such limited wealth. This one agrees, but let us first check these smuggler caches. The note said that the goods were leaving town today, yes? That could include Zinthia.
Mihin se näy? Ahaa, ne on noin lähellä.
Could that be the painted mark we seek?
Somerset wine.
Somerset wine, eh? Not illegal, but incredibly taxed. Mizik has a feeling this bottle didn't find its way to Riverhold through virtuous means. Mizik is all right. Mizik sees a painted mark ahead.
Mammut cheese.
Oh, if that cheese isn't illegal, it should be. What a smell.
Above. Missä asti above?
That painted mark seems curious, no? A
Huivi.
very pretty scarf for smugglers to wear, yes? Perhaps it belongs to Zinthia. That mark has 4 points, like the note says.
Moon sugar.
This barrel smells sweet, but also rotten. What could it be? Dark moons. Smuggling spoiled moon sugar. Very unsafe for anyone to eat.
Yes, any news of this one, Cynthia? Smuggler camps? Dark moons? Yes, the necklace and scarf belong to Cynthia. Have the smugglers sold her? By John and Joe, please say it isn't so. No, of course not. Issue has only lived a good, honest life. Please, you must find this one's Jakajit. She is so young and innocent and probably terrified without her papa. Whatever will Issue do if his Cynthia is harmed? May bright moons watch over you. Oh, really? Well, Issue supposes his family has grown over the years. But how could this one not seek their companionship? Their little faces, their tiny paws. His darlings love him completely, demanding little but affection and food. And belly rubs.
Taitaa olla Cynthia kans tämmönen kissa.
But of course, mostly. She and Medwick don't always get along, but Medwick is older and doesn't always like to play or be teased. And just between us, Tak can be a bit of a Jekuzit sometimes. I think she's jealous.
Jaha. Meet Mitchik in a Banished Regrets. Okei. Okay. Mulla on tuo bounty päällä, mutta ei kukaan ole kyllä pysäyttänyt.
Walk the sands, no life's greatest pleasure is strictly sweet. A tasty treat, it's moon sugar that we treasure.
I warned you, Thunderboot. And so the other thorn in my paw arrives. I told you, did I not? First time was a warning. Now it is a threat. You both leave town. No more investigations. No more sticking your snouts where they don't belong. Collect your things and leave. That again? I told you Issue's daughter left Riverhold years ago. He's just a delusional old Khajiit caught up in a fantasy. And for this you tried to ruin my little operation? Of all the things! Who I am does not matter. What I can do to you, on the other hand, should be of immediate concern. You either leave Riverhold on your own, or you leave in pieces. Your choice.
So it appears that your strange friend is Rideza the rogue. Good to know. Let us just say that her reputation precedes her. Well, threats to our life aside, it seems that we finally have a perpetrator. Now we just need to follow her. We are investigators, are we not? You must search for a trail. With any luck, she'll lead you straight to Issue's daughter. Meanwhile, Mizik will alert the proper authorities.
Those were fresh super claws! I didn't even see who ran into me.
There! Rideza must have stepped on the jelly from the sugar claws. You must follow her trail while this one alerts the guards.
Se on mennyt tänne. Joo. Sitten se on mennyt tuonne. tänne. Tuolta voitais lukia. Tänne taakse. Ahaa, täällä sillä on piilopaikka. Aika vähän tulee näiltä vihollisilta nyt mitään. Yleensä tullut paljon enemmän. Otetaan tuo viimeinen.
I warned you! Now the claws come out! Kill this muskers!
You that first.
Curse your meddling!
Riddies of the road. Caught at last.
Did you find my daughter? Where is she?
Here! Your daughter is right here, you old fool!
Rideza! You're the one who stole Cynthia? Oh, this one's poor Jakashit.
Ha! Feeling a little jealous? To go so far as to steal your father's pet.
Well, it seems that our investigation has come to a successful close. Though not quite in a way that Mizek was expecting.
Niin. Joo, eli se oli se kissa, mitä se etti. Mutta tämä Ridecha oli siis hänen tyttönsä.
In hindsight, it makes sense. When you were told that Ishu's daughter left town years ago, Rideza must have been speaking of herself. Still, to have been chasing Ishu's pet this whole time. This is true. Because of our dedication, Riverhold no longer has to deal with these vile smugglers. And let us hope it stays that way, yes?
Yes.
Mizek just needs to collect our reward. Why don't we meet at the Banished Regrets? Drinks are on Mizek. Just as soon as he is paid, of course.
No on. Nytkö ne on takaisin? Mistä minä tulin? Joutuu taas tappeleen uudestaan niiden kaikki. Just. Spaanaa niin nopeaa nää. Siellä on taas. Ei saada vielä weapon swappi vastako level 15.
Family reunited, a smuggling ring destroyed, and the gratitude of all of Riverhold. Not a bad start to a partnership, yes? Mizik was even able to secure a hefty bonus, thanks to the generosity of Captain Kahiri. Of course. Your share as promised. After all, Mizik would never have been able to solve this investigation without your aid. Pleasure working with you, Walker. Do not be a stranger, yes?
Yes.
A safe town, a happy client, and an investigation expertly solved. And a 5-claw partnership, if Mizik does say so himself. What more could this one ask for? After such a successful investigation, Mizik is hopeful that more clients will come forth. We live in turbulent times, Walker. Dragons, tyrants, necromancy. There is no end to Elsweyr's suffering as of late, and yet so much is overlooked. Those in power have priorities, and the petty problems of the common folk, they tend to be on the very bottom of this list. That is why we must look after each other. If Mizik does not offer his help, who will? Of course. But first and foremost, it is Mizik's passion. That is why this one takes the name Thunderboots. If he cannot work in the name of justice, then he will not work at all. This, he swears. Mizik's investigations take him many places, so it is hard to call one town home. But he's enjoyed his time in the Riverhold. He has a comfortable tavern room and a steady supply of clients. Well, a steadier supply of clients. Honestly? Just the one. A bard's flute was stolen while he was drinking in the tavern. He was very certain another musician had stolen it out of jealousy. Quickly. It turned out to be the innkeeper who stole the flute. This bard could not play in tune to save his life, and it was driving away business. So, Mizik suggested that the bard seek another tavern. A happy solution for everyone involved.
Okay. Siihen päättyi se.
Dancing among the flowers fine, singing a song that calls to.
Sitten voitais lopettaa tämä video tähän ja jatketaan uudella videolla. Kiitoksia kaikille katselijoille. jotka jakso katsoa tämän videon. Muistakaa tilata kanava, niin pysytte tämmöisen vanhemman tubettajan mukana. Ei muuta kuin moi moi!